Yes, hello everybody. This is Ray from Race United, and I'm back again, guys. Today, I'm really excited. Today's gonna be a great day. I've got so much stuff I need to talk about, and I'm gonna just try and pilot within this period that we've got because we do this every Sunday, right? Every Sunday, Ray reacts live every Sunday. So when I come back, we're going to talk about so many different things, so many things, a few of which you've seen in the captions. So, enjoy every bit of the show. And if you're watching it after the live show, enjoy it while you're watching it because you might want to watch the entire thing rather than skipping because my videos are full of a lot of highlighted moments. You get what I'm saying? So take every bit, seriously and watch it as you go along. Don't just skip if you're watching after the live show. And if you're watching the live show, make sure you have a good network. Make sure you have a full concentration, nobody disturbing you. And when I come back, it's gonna be on, man. It's gonna be on because I'm really excited about this show. I really am. I've got a few things I needed to attach, but I couldn't attach. They're so important. So when we come back during the live show, as we're streaming, I may attach certain things. Without further ado, you know what to do. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the subscriber button, and let's grow this channel like we can. Let's get the likes to 120 while we're 140 while we're live, and then somebody or a few people might win some pies today. That's the whole point, right? I do have 500 pie I'm giving away. I've given away just over 40 pie so far. So we need to, February is a bit slow. People are not really answering the questions. They're not getting things right. Get serious about it and let's do this. And I will be right back. Yes, I'm back. This is Race United. Smash that like button, guys. I just realized that uh Elizabeth or Lizzie B and Glenn just gave some super chat. So let me just put it on the screen. That's Glenn's super chat. Thank you so much, Glenn. Super sticker. You gave a $10 super sticker. Thank you so much. And Elizabeth also gave 20 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much. She says you're doing a great job. Thank you for recognizing the job that I've been doing. I just do it for you, and that's it. And I can see Glenn has given membership. So let me actually read the names out, those that got the memberships. So let's see. Let me see those that got the memberships. Francis Uchenna got it. Solomon Paul, TJ Reeds, Alex, SMD Trading, Haida, Aminu, Atanas, Jeremiah, Iyadi, Andrea, and then of course Bertrand, Oyinka James, Luis Vera, Ndana, Yuri, Bubble Logic for you, and then King J, John Sam, Love Life 912, and Arif Budiman Hamza. Listen, all of you, thank Glenn. Obviously, Glenn is doing his thing. So thank Glenn, and let's get this off and running. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for your donation, of course. And listen, there are lots that we need to talk about today. We need to go through a lot. So please, if you want me to, give you a shout out, listen. And the shout outs, I pick and choose. So if your name doesn't appear, don't make it look like I'm obliged or obligated to do that. I'm not obligated to give everybody a shout out. Otherwise, I'll lose my job. The channel has grown now, so I can't give everybody a shout out. So I'll pick and choose. And then when I give it randomly, people shouldn't start crying like babies just because their names were not mentioned. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? And just like my guy here has put in, what's his name? Yes, so join the Telegram group. Of course, the Telegram group is there for everybody. You can join it. Join it, and you're gonna enjoy it because I've got a lot of plan for. There are so many different groups that have formed, and all of them are important in different ways. But there's one group in particular that it seems like you guys don't understand what it's for. There's one group called Raise United Members Only Group. Now, when I say members only group, it means those members that, those that bought memberships or those that have been given 20 memberships today or 50 memberships the other time, they're the people that can join that group. But so far, it looks like they don't understand. They're not joining. So if you know you've been given memberships previously and you're still a member, or you've been given membership today, you need to join the members only group as well. This one in particular is for everybody. We call it a Raise United All Inclusive, because I do have plans for the members only group. But because there are not many, I can't do it. But there's so many of you that have been bought membership. So please try and join it using that. All right. It's really important. It's really important that you do that. So I'm saying it again. I can't share that link because it's only for members, and the members can find that link when they go to the community section of my channel. So if you go to the community section of my channel, you should find it. Anyway, so this is just the introductory part, and let's enjoy it. Let me know where you're watching from by using the flag of your country plus your the name of the country as well, because not every flag of every country that I know. All right. So, and yeah, we're gonna talk about it now. Any of you that is talking about Pi browser app, I'm gonna talk about it very soon. And when I explain it, I might blast you a bit as well because it looks like we've got too many impatient pioneers. And that sometimes pisses me off. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because I've been with Pi for 3 years and 6 months or 5 months. And in the beginning, we saw so much stuff going on. And trust me, if you saw what we saw then, sometimes you can't even click on your home screen. That's the problem we had then. You couldn't even click on your home screen. Now you're able to click on your home screen and complain about Pi browser app. Please, there's a lot of bigger things about to happen. I'm about to talk about that, but be patient, guys. I've seen so much chatter on the internet. I've seen the people that have what we call the recency bias. I've seen them all. When you run a channel like I'm running right now, you will know what I'm talking about. There's a recency bias with pioneers and obviously humans as a whole, and that's sometimes shameful. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna touch on that as well, because we come here to talk about Pi Network and some other stuff, but it looks like certain people need calling out. So I'm gonna do that. Obviously not by name. So please let me know where you're watching from with the flag. Obviously, Jamaican flag is easy to know. UAE, Solomon Paul is there. Damilola from Nigeria. Chidden Johnson from Nigeria as well. Ferdinand from South Africa. Glenn, Oregon, United States. And Brent from Canada, Jojo from Nigeria, and so on and so forth. Obviously, I do know some of you, and yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's gonna be a great show, jam packed. So let me continue. 8 minutes into the show, and I'm loving it already. Fred Owusu from Ghana, of course. Yes. Let me open another something on my other phone as well, so I can do something. Yeah, where is it? I don't get notification on my own thing. That's weird. That is weird. What's going on? All right, there it is. So there's the notification. All right, cool. Cameroon, Iwani Collins from Cameroon, Ojo from Lagos, Nigeria, Don Max from Ivory Coast, Dami Hamzat from Nigeria, Daniel Iraya from Nigeria, and so on and so forth. Of course, Gabriel from Bremen, Germany, Alex Indichu from Kenya, Ode John from Nigeria, Timothy from Nigeria as well. Solomon Shaka, aka Timothy from Nigeria. All right, that's cool. So I think I've read most people now. Let me continue. So before I go ahead, I want to say something. This is so important. A lot of people don't get it. I need you to impart this to your downlines. Impart it to your downlines. Let them know. You see this? What's the name? This one. This quote here. So this quote was by Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla. He's a man, of course, who was born in Croatia, the then Austrian Empire, back in 1856. And he died in 1943, so during the Second World War. That's when he died. Now, he dropped out of university, obviously, but he went on to become a futurist. Now, a futurist, meaning somebody that can, he has the potential, the propensity to predict or foreshadow the future. So he said this back in the 20th century, the earlier part of the 20th century. He said this: the hard work of the future will be pushing buttons. The hard work of the future will be pushing buttons. Now we're talking about the 1900s here. We're not talking about the 2000s. We're not talking about 2010s. We're talking about the 1900s, the earlier part of the 20th century, the 1900s. And this man, this Leonard man, came up with this quote: the hard work of the future will be pushing buttons. Now, it dawned on me when that friend of mine drew my attention to it. We were having a phone conversation yesterday, and it drew my attention to it. So he asked me to interpret it. Obviously, I did interpret it in my own way. But you see, it drew my attention immediately to Pi, because yesterday I sent out a sort of a ping to all my downlines, or most of my downlines who have not been mining regularly, to mine. And so when I sent it out, this particular gentleman sent me a text. And it takes time to take out your phone and send a text, right? So this guy took out the phone, sent a text to me and said, oh yeah, he's been going through some issues, so he can't mine at the moment, but when he's less busy, he's gonna mine. And then it dawned on me that, how long does it take to mine? How long does it take? It takes a few seconds. But this guy took his phone to type words to me. Yet he could have taken the opportunity that time to just press that button to turn it to green. It's become hard work. That is exactly what Nikola Tesla foreshadowed over 100 years ago, or just about 100 years ago. That the hard work of the future will be pushing buttons. A lot of pioneers have found, just to push that button to turn it green, so much of a hard work. And I don't understand. Because my daughter, on the other phone where the other account is, my wife's account, when I tell her, she uses that phone. When I tell her, please, could you press the button? Immediately she goes and presses the button, because she knows it takes a few seconds. But here we are with a grown person saying that he's too busy. He has lots of personal problems, so he can't press the button. Yet he was able to take his phone and press buttons to me, send a message to me. So, hey, I don't understand. But, these are the people that when Pi gains ground and Pi becomes what I expect it to be, I'm not going to look in their direction, because they're too lazy to even press that button to turn it green. And this is exactly what Nikola Tesla foreshadowed. That even pressing a button is hard work for some people. Listen, it's serious. Honestly, it's really, really serious. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna stay away from that. I've already said my piece. I might put the quote somewhere. If you love it, take it. If you don't love it, if you don't like it, that is your cup of tea. But this is serious. Some people have found pushing the button hard work, and that's exactly what Nikola Tesla foreshadowed. And trust me, this pushing the button thing, being the hard work of the future, it can be figurative and it can be literal. I see it on both sides, both literal and figurative. Anyway, yes, it's from Croatia, Ivana. Nikola Tesla is from Croatia. A very learned man, very learned man. He's from Croatia. Listen, I read a lot. So I see things. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go back to life. So, Pi Network. A lot of people are complaining about the Pi browser app. Let me tell you this. Okay, this is what's happening. If you're somebody that is a staunch member, when I say member, a follower of me on Telegram, you will realize that I responded to somebody's concerns about the Pi browser app, about why it's not working, why it's not coming up, this and that. Now, there's something happening that we call the intra updates. Now, intra updates means updates that which are happening internally. So these updates are not something that you and I are going to see vividly. Do you understand what I'm saying? But when everything gains ground, you're going to realize an improvement in the software. You're going to, in the application. You get what I'm saying? You're going to realize an improvement in it. And that's preparation as well. This is what I've been told reliably. I'm not going to do a video about it. If you want me, I can do a shorter video tomorrow or Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday. But if you're here, you know the reason why the Pi app is apparently having issues. It's not an issue. Remember, it's not an issue. But apparently having issues is because there's an intra update in preparation for the huge milestones that we're about to reach. You get what I'm saying? In the coming weeks and months. And as a result, we need to prepare that. Before, when we joined Pi Network, we wouldn't have been able to have this. You understand? What would have happened was we would have been in a mode where we can't possibly press the lightning bolt to turn it green, but we can see everything, but it will be put in a mode where we can't do any of that. But now we've upgraded. We can do that, but this time round is the Pi browser app that needs updating, not the Pi app, because the Pi app is relatively complete. Do you get what I'm saying? So why are people complaining? I don't get it. If you still want to get your rewards, you can still go to the pie charts. You can still go to other, other tools and, click on them and work on things and look at things and spend time on the Pi app, and you still get your reward, guys. You still get your reward. So no panic, please. No panic. No panic, please. I really need you guys to not panic. All right. All right. Let me just scratch my ears a little bit. Yeah, so no panic. There is nothing to panic about. There is, to be honest, to me, there is no issue when it comes to that. But I know a lot of you see it as an issue. So I decided that, you know what, I'll let you know that this is what's happening. And so nobody should be so worried about it. Actually, let me change my screen a little bit and put this there. Do I have it? Let's see. Where is it? Is it there? Yep, it's here. All right. So I have this there. Yeah, this is better. All right. So guys, so you should know that you should not be, concerned about it. The core team is definitely doing something about it, and we are going to have something better happening in the next few days. I think it's on the 14th, so we're just 2 days away. So don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. Everything is great. Be excited about what's to come. I released the video, and lately I've realized that people don't watch my videos as before. You guys are not as excited when you see the videos, because before I could hit 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 views so easily, but now I could barely scrape 1,000. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. It's just it's strange that guys are not really wanting to watch videos anymore. But the videos are where the informations are. The information is. So if you wanna be privy to information, you might wanna keep watching. You get what I'm saying? You might wanna keep watching. Trust me. You might want to keep watching, and everything I release, try and get yourself ready for it. You don't have money in your wallet, my friend. You have Pi in your wallet. So please don't get it all twisted, Hazim. It's not money, it's Pi. Pi is more valuable than money. Do you understand what I'm saying? A fiat is not fiat. What you have is Pi, and Pi is invaluable. So please don't look at it like, don't look at it like that. Lizzie saying Nicola and Nicholas, two great men. Coincidence? Close to the same name. Yeah, I think it's a coincidence. I think it's a coincidence. Mr. Ray, I have witnessed it. I have a friend that I remind always to mind, but he would say the same thing. But he's always on Facebook at least 4 hours a day. Yeah, I know people who will say they're too tired, they don't want to press it, this, that. I'm like, oh my God. When will people understand that something is staring them in the face? Something, something great is staring them in the face, and they can't see it. They can't see it, and it sometimes does my head in. You understand what I'm saying? It does my head in, but that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Yeah. Let me see what somebody's saying. I hope, yeah. Well, in your mind, pi is money, but don't tell me that pi is money. That's all I'm saying. Please don't start trolling or don't start spamming. In your mind, pi is money, but in my mind, it's more than money. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's up to you the way you say it. If you say it as money, that's up to you. I don't see it as money. I see it as more than money. I see it as an asset. You get what I'm saying? Money is not an asset. You don't get it. People don't get that money is perishable. You just go spend money, spend, spend, spend. But pi, it has value. You can keep it. It will grow. It will grow in value and grow in price. Money doesn't really grow in price. If anything, I thought it devalues with inflation. Right now, we have we have a standard of living crisis or cost of living crisis around the world, and money has become very so invaluable. So it's become valueless. You get what I'm saying? So why would I look at pi as money? Yes, I can convert it to money, but I see it differently from you. Unfortunately, everybody has a reason why they join Pi. I joined Pi for my own reasons, which I'm not gonna say. But at the end of the day, I know why I joined Pi. I mean, as time went along, initially it was about okay, let me see what it can do. But right now, much better. It's an asset now. It's an asset. Hi from Canada. Is it true Pi has 700 million registered? Seen on Twitter. 700 million. What was that? I don't get that one. I don't get what that means. Anyway, yeah, it will be worth a lot one day. Pi is absolutely an asset. My Pi is staked right now. I don't refer non-serious people. Pi is digital asset. Yes, yes. Yeah, I personally I don't refer non-serious people, but how would you know they're not serious if you don't refer them? You refer them, and then you know you see what they're about. You can't judge them to say they're not serious because the person you might deem not serious might be even more serious than the one that you've put all your hopes on. So you can invite who you want to invite and then see where they take themselves and your downline as well. So hey, we'll see. Let me see. All right. So I've spoken about the Pi browser app. So now let's talk about KYC status of pioneers. Now this is very important. The KYC status of pioneers. This is something that a lot of people have been so concerned about, the KYC status of pioneers. So what I did was I sent out a poll. I put out a poll out there. Now, in this poll, I asked a simple question. So not a question. I put a statement there, and I said, "All right, tell me if you've been KYC'd or you've been blah 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 blah." And what did I get? I got on Twitter. I got what I got, but on it's so interesting when you look at what's the name? Let me see. Yep. So when you look at the community section, I put out a poll this morning, and so I put out a poll. This is what's going to determine everything. So I put out a poll. I said, "Tell me about your KYC application status." You can go right now and look at the poll, or I can do it right now as well. So while we're here, I can even do it. Let me see if I can do it while we're here. Let me see if I think I can do it. Okay, yeah, I can do it. I'm gonna put out a poll right now. Yeah, I'm gonna put out a poll right now. Start the poll. Tell me while you're here live about your Pi KYC um, application status. Right? What was it? What was it? Let me see. Let me go back. Let me go back. Yeah, stay on, please, guys. I have to check this very quickly. Yeah. So past. Next one is not passed, but applied, and then add option, add another option. So we have still under review, under review. And then the next one is still no invitation. Still no invitation yet. All right, so I've put it there. So the poll is there. It's in there. So you can start voting. Vote in the poll and let's see. Because I've put out a poll right now, and it's interesting to see the people that have voted in there. Really, really, really interesting. So let's do this because I love these interactions. They're so good. And then after that, we'll go into that. But while we're here, let me show you something. So I put this out on Twitter. Where is it? Is it there? Yes, I put it on Twitter, and let's see. So this is the Twitter one. So if you look here, I said, "Tell me about your KYC application status," and 64% out of the 109 people said they passed. 4% said not passed but applied. Still under review, 7%, and then still no invitation yet. 25%. So we can say that at least 75% on this, using the sample, have been invited to be KYC'd. And out of that, we have 64% of the overall, 109 people, pioneers, being passed KYC. So 64%. So if I'm using this as my benchmark for the polling, I can tell you that a lot of people have passed their KYCs. A lot of people have passed their KYCs. So again, that tells me that we're heading somewhere. You get what I'm saying? That tells me we're heading somewhere. And so it gets me very excited. I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited. But I want to know what you say about that in the live poll. So let's see how the live poll is doing. 76%. So out of 37 votes, 76% are saying that they've passed. 14% says still no invitation. 3% not passed but applied, and then still under review, 8%. So this seems very interesting, very, very interesting. Now it's following the trend of what I have on the WhatsApp. Sorry, what I have in my my community section. So you can also go to the community section while you're here and vote. This is so important because a lot of people don't even realize that we need to know that. Some people are complaining, yeah, many people have not passed their KYC, many people haven't been invited. Looking at what I'm looking here, even on Twitter, you can see, even on Twitter, that 75% of pioneers had at least have been invited to get their KYCs done. So that makes me very, very, very excited. Do you get what I'm saying? That makes me extremely, extremely, extremely excited. So listen, I personally would tell you that KYC is getting better and better. It's getting better and better. So people shouldn't complain. And then, of course, my guy here also gave a $20 pie donation, or how do we call it? Super chats. Thank you, Ray, the original pie guy. Thank you so much, my guy, Sean D. Obviously, trying to help the channel. Can you hear me? Can you hear me still, guys? I hope you can hear me. Wait, let me see. Oh yeah, yeah, you can hear me. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. I think you should check your earphone, my guy. You should check your earphone, Gabriel. Gabriel says he can't hear me. Check your earphone. Check your earphone. Anyway, so yes, all clear, all clear. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So as I was saying, the poll is interesting. The poll is interesting. So that brings me to obviously talking about the KYC status of pioneers. Now, I've done my homework, as you all know. I've done my homework. I've sought out proper sources. I've asked questions. I've been given good answers, and I'm here to deliver those responses to you. So I'm always excited when I come here because throughout the week, even though I'm working, I'm always also working on pie material. You get what I'm saying? That's all I do, pie material. and all the other stuff. So don't let don't get fooled by all the complaints on uh, 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 social media that yeah, KYC is not happening, this and that. KYC is happening. They've scaled it up now. They've scaled it up. A lot of people, even I'm validating people, knowing that validation was so difficult. That would bring me straight to the validations and stuff. But knowing that validation was so difficult, I'm so happy that I'm able to validate people now. And because I'm able to validate people, I know something has gone right behind the scenes. The core team have done something right. And as a result, I can tell you here and now that, listen, don't let anyone confuse you. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't let anyone confuse you, because Pi Network, we're here to stay. And as a result, I can tell you that, listen, nothing is gonna you know yeah. Anyway, I'll read your comments very soon. Don't worry, I'll read your comments very soon. But please go and vote, and let's see how the voting is going. Let me see. I've got 51 votes, 16% saying still no, what they say, still no invitation yet. And then 10% stay saying under review, 4% not passed, but 71%, significantly 71% have passed the KYC. It's gone to 69, but it doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Please be truthful. Be truthful. Don't do it for somebody else. Do it for yourselves. Just for yourselves. All right? Just for yourselves. And I'm excited. Now, today we need to get to 100 and we need to get to 140 likes, and 2 pi will be given to the lucky ones, of course. 2 pi will be given to the lucky ones. So if you're lucky, you may get 2 pi today, but I'll ask a question. If you're able to answer it, you will get 2 pi definitely today. 2 pi is going, and if you're lucky, another 2 pi is gonna go. So I need all of you to pay attention, smash that like button. Let's get to 140 likes. We're on 81 likes now. So let's get to 140 likes. If we get there very quickly, then hey, who knows? You could win, or you could help somebody win a 2 pi or a maximum of 4 pi each. Do you get what I'm saying? This is great. This is great. I love doing these things for all of you, so it's great. Let's smash the like button. And now I've got a place where I get real time updates, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, the voting is ongoing. I'm happy about that. Anyway, so that takes me straight to what's this insect doing here? That takes me straight to uh validators pi earned explained. Now this is important. A lot of people are asking how are they going to is they're validating sorry, the pi they earn during validation, is it going to be obviously part of the lockup? Now I'm going to explain this very carefully, but before I explain, please smash that like button, smash the subscriber button if you haven't yet done so. Anyway, the chats are for subscribers only, so if you haven't subscribed, it means you can't actually um you know communicate, and communication is the whole point of this. So you would want to do that. So let's see, let me see how many subscribers I have right now, and let's see if we can get there as well. So I've passed 13,600. I'm now 13,603. So if by the end of this video we can get to 13,610, so we only need 7 subscribers, only 7 subscribers to get to 13,610. If we can do that, I'll give an extra 2 pi as well. So we're talking about 2 pi for whoever when we get to 140 likes, 2 pi for when we get to 13,610. And then, of course, if you want to win, you still have to become a member of, you have to join the Telegram's Raise United Telegram All Inclusive Club. You need to join that. And then, of course, you can join the news as well. I have one called Raise United News. That's where I'll actually deliver breaking news, proper breaking news after I've, delivered some news on YouTube. That brings me to something before I talk about the validators. At the end of this month, at the end of this one is so excited. At the end of this month, and I think it will probably be on the 28th of February, I'm going to release a video which will blow your minds up. It will blow your minds up. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna release a video that will blow your minds up at the end of this month, 28th, the dead end of this month. So we do have 16 days to go. Any day I'll keep reminding you. I mean, on Telegram, maybe on Twitter, but definitely here on YouTube, I'll remind you. So we have 15 days to go till I break that news to you, and it's news that I know will blow your mind. Of course, I'm not gonna say anything else about it. Nobody knows anything about it. It's just me. I'm the only one that knows it. So it will blow your mind at the end of this month. Just remember that. So get prepared for that, and so yeah, with the validators, of course, what's gonna happen? I'm not gonna talk about, like Ejiro here say, validators are gonna share the pie by the peeps validation. Listen, it will be thrown in a pool, and then we will get, I think it's equal or so, something like that. But the main thing is the pie you get there will be part of your 200%. It will not be part of the 100%, which means that it doesn't go into your lockup. So that's why I keep saying, guys, keep validating people. Do you get what I'm saying? Keep validating people, because if you validate people, you are going to be thrown in the pool as well, where you get some pie as well. So those of you that have locked up 100%, you are still going to get some pie if you validate people. Do you get what I'm saying? So keep validating people, guys. Keep validating people. It's so important. People don't know it. So when we talk about validations and validators and this and that, keep validating, because that is not going to be part of your 100%. Remember, your 100% is to do with the rewards you get from your Pi nodes and your using the Pi app and the chats and all of that, and then using your Pi browser app, and then what you get from mining as well. So those are the ones that are going to lock up. So however much you've locked up, they go there. Anything else you earn outside that, like validations, they don't go there, because validations are like something you've worked for, so you get paid for it. If you earn 2 pi right now, those 2 pi are yours, going to your wallet, your available balance. You get what I'm saying? Yep. What do you mean I can't contribute on Telegram? Like to chat? What's your name on Telegram? Let me know, and then I'll check it up. Yeah, I'll check it up maybe, because I have an AI there who does random blocking, random blocking of people. Not me. I don't do that. I have an AI that does that, and the AI would randomly block people. I don't know why, especially if you're a newcomer. So sometimes it gives you 3 minutes to be able to communicate, but the AI is doing a great job. So I love the fact that the AI is there. Now, again, the conditions to earn the pies today, we need to get to, yep, we're getting there. We're 13,605. So we are 5 away from 13,610. If we get to 610, somebody wins 2 pi. If we get to 140 likes today, which we are 51 away, because I think we're 89 likes at the moment. So we've got 51 to go. So if we, guys, smash that like button, get to 140 likes before the end of the show, and somebody else wins 2 pi. And yeah, it's random. So I'm not going to show you the criteria, but it's random. And there is a poll ongoing. So the poll is, tell me about your Pi KYC application status. We have passed, not passed, but applied, still under review, and still no invitation yet. Vote in the poll. So far, 72% for passed, and that is significant. But let's get the numbers up. Because I love my interactiveness on these shows. Mohammed is here. Yeah, Mohammed, you're late, but is he here? Let me see. Oh yeah, Mohammed is here. Yeah, Mohammed is here. He's late, but it's all good. And Gabriel is here, of course. Susan is here. Not just you, your Pi browser. Everybody's Pi browser app is not working, but I'm not crying. Do you know what I mean? I'm never gonna cry about that. No way. I'm never gonna cry about that. Let me see. Man City are leading 2-0. Oh man, these buggers, cheats. They're leading 2-0. Anyway, join the Telegram group. Let me see how many people have joined so far. Yep, a few people have joined so far. That's good. I think 4 people so far. BB, Frederick Owusu, Trust Love, and General Pi. They've joined so far. So you can join there, get it to 700 today, and we will see. Yes, let's continue. So with the validation, this is so important. The validation. Listen. Oh, let me remove the $120. Thank you so much, my guy, for your donation. All right, let me bring back my screen. I need to put back my screen, of course. Yep, that's me. Um, yeah. So listen, I'm so excited about a lot of things, but today the excitement is on another level. Do you know what I mean? It's on another level, and I'm really, really excited about what we're doing on this channel, plus what Pi is doing for each and every pioneer. Um, so again, let me repeat: the validators, the power you earn is not gonna go into your lockup. It's gonna be part of your available pie, available balance, so you'll be able to use it anyhow you wish to. Do you know what I'm saying? So these are exciting times for pioneers. I know they're all excited. They're waiting to see what's happening with the Pi browser app. So listen, there is no issue with the Pi browser app. Just remember that there is no issue. So if somebody tells you there's an issue, that person is lying to you. There is no issue whatsoever. What was I going to talk about? Right. So the next thing to talk about is no other crypto like Pi. I like this. I like this. I released a video a few days ago and I said no other crypto like Pi. And I think it got a it got a substantially good reception, if not an unexpectedly good reception. And listen, about that, when I said there's no other crypto like Pi, I'm saying it because we do have utilities which we are going to implement, or we've begun to implement, albeit in a slower manner or slower fashion. But it is going to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? And whilst we're here, whilst we as pioneers are here, we should make sure that we support our utility platforms in whatever capacity we can. We shouldn't say that, oh, maybe what they're selling or what's being advertised there is not our cup of tea, so because of that we're not going to pay any interest to. If we don't do that, then what we're going to see is it's not going to be great. You know what I'm saying? Like it will not work the way we want it to. So what I'm going to tell everybody is, please pay attention to the utility platforms, of course, and obviously there's a Pi hackathon ongoing, so it's exciting times for all of us. So let's get this off and running, and everybody should get excited. Everybody should get excited. Let me see. Yep. So far, 73 people have voted. 73 people have voted, and 71% saying they've passed their KYC. So yeah, we're hovering around that number. So I believe between 65 and 72% are or is the number of people, pioneers that have passed KYC. I'm really excited about that. Really, really, really excited about that, I must say. Let's see. All right. Let me see some comments. Mohammed says, let's get it to 140 likes. Of course, we need at least 140 likes so as to get people to win some pie. Leah Yanfan Rensburg saying that Ray, the real info man, thank you so much for that. Don't forget, join. Yep. And not crying, haha, just can't validate. Don't worry, you will be able to validate soon, my guy. You will be able to validate. I'm happy about that because I see they get updates about it. 49 to go, of course. Happy Sunday, enjoying the show as usual from Sam Jeremy York Okine. And then how many people have you guys and girls validated? I'm at 447. Not sure if that's a lot or not compared to others. Don't compare to others. You validated quite a substantial amount of people. Ivana saying, my favorite, no other crypto like Pi. No doubt, no doubt. No other crypto like Pi. I mean, when I said that, somebody commented today that we should support all cryptos. No, I can't support all cryptos. There are 22,000 cryptocurrencies, and most of them are just, hippie cryptos. You get what I'm saying? They're just passing through, So Listen, I am not in the business of supporting other cryptos. I can support other cryptos if I see a potential in it, but once I see the potential dwindle, I'm away because I'm too focused on Pi. Recently, I lost a little focus on Pi, just a brief moment. You understand? Not losing focus on Pi, but I swung my attention to something else just to see what that was all about. But I'm back. Do you know what I mean? It was brief, maybe a few hours, but I'm back. You know, so Pi is always at the forefront of everything I do, and that is not going to change one iota. The utilities need to be usable, though. There is no point in building useless utilities. A real world application is everything. Absolutely. And that's what's happening with the second hackathon. The second hackathon is the one that is going to define what Pi utilities are all about. Do you understand what I'm saying? The vetting process that's ongoing at the moment, which most of you aren't privy to, is very stringent. And as a result, a lot are gonna happen in the next few days and weeks leading up to end of the month, early March, and lots of stuff are gonna happen. So don't forget, end of the month, exactly on the dot, on the 28th of February, I've got huge news I'm gonna release to all of you. Huge news I'm gonna release to all of you on the 28th of February, and I'm intentionally saying it now so you guys will prepare yourself for it and let everybody know that Ray from Ray's United has got huge news he's going to release on 28th of uh, uh, February. I'm not going to say anything about it anymore. I'm not going to say no hints, so don't ask because you're not going to get anything. You will see it. I'm not going to do a premiere. It will just be released like that. Boom, just like that. So everybody will just watch it and enjoy it and whatever. But that's what it's going to be about. Yeah, I may not even advertise it on Twitter. I'm not gonna do that anymore. So once I've released it, then I'll put it on Twitter for people to see it. But if it's not released, it's not gonna be on Twitter. Nobody's gonna see any hint, nothing. You can start guessing, of course. You can start guessing what it's all about, but guess is guess. That's why we call it guess. Anyway, I validated 2,000 plus, and I want to validate more thousands of people. Yeah, keep validating, my guy. Nigeria has a lot of pioneers that need validating, but I believe a lot of pioneers have been validated as well, and that's so significant. You know, um, it's so significant. You get what I'm saying? All right. So let me see what I wanted to talk about. So there's a final piece before I open the lines for people to call in. Um, I don't want to talk about it so much, but I will just because I brought it to the end of the not end of the show, but end of my subject. So let me just talk about it briefly. Now that's to do with core DAO's initial price. I'm just gonna go through and then that's it. So a lot of people are saying, yeah, the price is okay. Some are saying, yeah, it's disappointing, this and that. But at the end of the day, it's a new crypto. So let's see how it goes. I don't want to talk so much about it, but I'm reacting to what the video I did this week. I did about 2 videos about it, one live and one afterwards. So all I can say is I think let's wait and see. I think some people are talking about price, but that's not how you judge it. Because if you look at Shiba Inu, what about it circulates in trillions. You can buy millions of Shiba Inu and they'll be worth virtually nothing. But what you're looking for is the market cap and market volume. Now you look at Shiba Inu, is very high. You understand? So that's what you look at. Market cap, meaning how many people are actually buying the token. Do you get what I'm saying? So it can be $4, $5, $10, but if the market cap is not up there because its circulation is in the, I think, in the millions, then is it in millions? Yeah, I think hundreds of thousands. Then it's nothing. You get what I'm saying? Because you need the circulation. It means demand is not high, and if demand is not high, then you still have a price, but it will start dipping and dipping and dipping and dipping, and that's what's happening with the new crypto called Core DAO. Let's see how it goes, though. It's new, so we can't judge it. But let's see how it goes. All right. So that's all I wanted to say about Cordio. I don't want to say a lot about it because today's all about Pi Network, and that's it. So again, there's this quote that if you're not here, I wanted to put on the screen for you to see. So this quote was by, or is was by a gentleman called Nikola Tesla. He's a Croatian, born during the time of the Austrian Empire. Ivana will know what I'm talking about. And he had this quote. This is in the 1900s, the late 1800s to the early 1900s. And he said this: the hard work of the future will be pushing buttons. And this was at a time when the Industrial Revolution, was not at its peak then, because, the world wars hadn't happened, or probably the First World War might have happened. So, he's somebody very intelligent. He dropped out of university because he thought university was useless. That he was above it. His brains were way above university curricula. So he thought, what, he'll go his own way. And have you noticed that those that are very, very intelligent, they drop out of university because it's a waste of time. It's just a source of debt incurring. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, this gentleman at the time thought, what, he was going to being a futurist. So he was somebody that could foreshadow the future, looking at science. And obviously, as I'm saying, Glenn has given 10 memberships. I'm going to look at that very soon. Chidden Johnson has got a membership. Ferdinand Herbert, Popman, Ejiro, Richard Ocon. Yeah, people have got it. People have got it. Yeah, they're all happy now. 10 memberships, of course. Christian Whippick, the Human Zoo, Mainnet, Bangla, and Richard Ocon. You're all welcome as members. Please do what you have to do as members, and let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. Glenn doing his thing. It's a random thing, so when it happens, don't say Glenn didn't give me memberships. No, it's random. When he does it, the algorithm will choose randomly. So this gentleman obviously had his quotes there. His quote, the hard work of the future will be pushing buttons. And this is in the 1900s I'm talking about here. So you can imagine, right now we're talking about Pi Network, and a lot of people still find it hard to push the buttons. You get what I'm saying? And that is shameless at times to see that people are finding it hard to push the buttons. But anyway, I'm not surprised. I like this quote. I might put it on somewhere else just for people to see that pushing buttons, although they may seem hard work, they're the hardest work you ever do, probably. Do you understand? So do it. If that's the hardest work you ever do in your life, then push those buttons in whatever capacity they come, guys. In whatever capacity they come. All right, it's about time I invited people to come on. So let's see. It's about time I invited people to come on. So let's see. All right. So, yep, the link is there. You can see it right there. The link is there. So you can, yep, there is the link. So you can join. And, obviously, the people that are joining, not just anyone, please. Ida, Mohammed, Elizabeth, Glenn, Wiz, or if Ivana wants to join today, that's great. I'd love it if Ivana is able to join, but I believe she might be preoccupied. But if she wants to join, that's cool. So please, it's not like the lines are open for everybody, but those are the people that I want to call at the moment. So if they want to call, that would be great. Mohammed said he's fascinated. Sorry, yeah, he was fascinated by what he did in the past. One of the greatest geniuses this world has known. Yeah, it's true. And people talk about Einstein, listen, he was intelligent, yeah, but this guy, Nikola Tesla, I believe was more intelligent. I feel there's a bias of whose principles we follow. Some of these principles are sort of archaic, like Archimedes' principle is archaic. I think we should improve on Newton's laws of motions. We should improve on them because I believe there could be some more improvements. Looking at the way cars are moving now, looking at the way rockets are moving. Yes, we use those principles, but I believe we can improve on them. You get what I'm saying? So maybe we should look at that. I believe certain learned people or scientists had been understated, and some of them have been overstated, maybe because of the status of their countries and so on. So, yeah, I'm not a politician, but hey, I'm not a conspiracy theorist as well. But it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Some of us are extremely knowledgeable, but nobody's gonna really talk about you or me. You know what I mean? Because we're not Einstein, quote and unquote. You know what I mean? But it's all good. It's all good. What's Ivana say? I can't. I'm with the kids running around. Other time, maybe. Thank you, Ray. Yes, Ivana, no problem, no problem. Let me see. Yes, if you can't call, it's all good. Then it means the show ends early and nobody wins, right? So if you want people to win, you might as well start calling, my guys. Otherwise, I may not have anything to say, and then the show might come to an impromptu end, and I don't want to end it because we still have 37 likes to go. So let's see. Let me see. Yeah, we do have 37 likes to go. 100 votes so far. So the 100 votes. Let me see. 72%. Whoa, 73%. So a lot of people have passed their KYCs, guys. A lot of people have passed their KYCs, and that makes me extremely excited. You know what I'm talking about? Extremely excited. You see, I don't want people misconstruing the whole thing. The KYC process is happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. So, be excited about it, guys. Be excited about it. Don't don't ever think that the core team aren't working. They are working a lot behind the scenes. Do you know what I mean? They're working a lot behind the scenes. Sir Ray, there is something I noticed about validation now. When KYC pop up in your screen and you don't validate it for some minutes, it will be given to another person. Yeah, but it's always been like that. It's always been like that. It's always been like that. So that's always been the policy of it. So yeah, people need to validate. Sorry, yeah, do it quick. When it pops up on your screen, you need to KYC quickly. It's not validation. You need to complete the application. You understand? We are the validators. Those of us that are already KYC'd and apply to be validators. We are the validators. We validate them. The AI does the other job, and then they get approved or disapproved. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Okay, so Abby, favor. So if Pi launches at $5, now this is where I need to explain something to you properly, so you'll understand. How much core DAO did you have? Maybe 10, maybe 15, maybe 20. How much Pi do you have? Maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000, or maybe hundreds of thousands like me. So if Pi launches at $5, initially I may have about 10,000, 20,000. Let me see. Yeah, lots and lots of dollars in the tens of thousands of dollars with my available Pi. But you get what I'm saying? $5 is not what it's going to launch at. I'm very certain of that. You get what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, let's play a game while we're here. Abby Favor, you've brought something that I believe we should talk about. So while we're waiting for us to get to 140 likes, this is the game, guys. This is the game. We've gone stale. My people don't want to call in, so I'm gonna do it by myself. This is what we're gonna do. So tell me what you think. These 78 people, tell me what you think the Pi price could, not should, because you don't have any control over what it starts at, but could start at. It's only starting. It's not what is going to be maintained. It could go up, it could go down. But what do you think the Pi price could be come open mainnet? Put it in the chats. I'm not gonna put it as a poll yet, but put it in the chats. Let's see. We're gonna communicate. Don't copy anybody. Just do your own thing. Do what you believe in. Just like Abby Favor is saying, I believe it's a she. She doesn't want it to start like at $5, like but you can't compare Core DAO to Pi, my friend. Pi is on another planet. Pi another level. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't compare. You know what I'm saying? You can't compare. So don't copy anybody. Do your own thing. Say your own thing, and let's see. Anyway, Let me bring Lizzie in. Lizzie,
Hi.
put it in the. Let's see. Yep, good.
Is
Landscape
that better?
better. That's how I want it. I want it. Yeah,
There we go.
there we go. How are you doing, Lizzie?
Really good. Sorry, I was having breakfast, so I didn't join right away.
Yeah, I forgot that your time is different from mine, but
Yeah.
sometimes I seem to forget that. But anyway, I have people in Europe that can also join. I have Mohammed and Gabriel; they can also join. So it's not like. But
Yeah.
now I only need you because I've set it up for 2 people, so I only need you. And then yeah. So you've joined, and we're happy. Oh,
Uh,
come on, Gabriel! You should have joined first, Gabriel. You should have
yeah.
joined first. I'm coming. I'm
Yeah,
coming.
Gabriel.
Yeah, waited for Elizabeth to join before he joined. Hang on, give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Hey, would it be all right if is he trying to join right now?
Yeah, I'm coming. I'll make him join. I'm coming. I'm trying
Oh,
to
okay.
get. I'm trying to get him. Let me remove the. Let me remove that from there. Let me remove the chat,
There he is.
and everything will fall in place. And then let me remove that, and everything will fall in place. Yes, there we go. There we are.
There you go.
I'm gonna remove the other one as well. So much work to do here. Goodness me. Yep. Let me see if I've removed him. All right. Let me get that one away because his face is all gone. Yeah. Oh, so much work behind the scenes. Yep. That's it. That's it.
There you
Done.
go.
That's it. Yeah, that's much better. That looks
Ah,
better.
there's Wiz too. Hi.
Yeah. What's happening, Wiz?
Just chilling.
Yeah. And Gabriel, what's happening?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Yeah. Good.
Everything
Good.
good?
Well, are you in a sauna or something, Gabriel?
No, no, no,
It looks like a sauna setting.
no.
It's
That's
very
my
nice.
room. That's
Yeah.
the room.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I know all of you are doing great. Listen, before I go to the chats, I just asked a question. I said, what do you want? Not want. What could be the starting price, which means not what you want, what could be. Let's be realistic here. I'm saying 25,000. Please don't say 25,000, Susan. You're better than that. Don't say 25,000 ever. I don't want to see any prices like that ever. You
No.
understand? Not if you have pi circulating in billions. You can't have 25,000. You have to be realistic. Just remember that. Realistic. So no 25,000. Actually, let me just give you a cap. You can't go above $1,000. I said starting price. Remember? Starting price. That's the word I use. I didn't say where could it be in future. That's not what I said. I said what could be the starting price of pi come open mainnet. So let's be realistic. Cap is $1,000 below $1,000. Remember that. So anywhere below $1,000, we can talk about something. But above it, please don't talk about it. Now let's be realistic, guys. Now I'm asking you. I'm going round. Elizabeth, starting with you.
My true belief, Ray, is it's going to start about $40 a pie.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Plus.
Cool. Gabriel. I think Gabriel.
Yeah,
put 50
yeah.
euros.
My starting price was 50 euros.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, that's similar to $50 anyway, US dollars.
yeah.
Wiz, where do you think it could start?
Yeah. So on xt.com when I check, even though it's not
Yeah.
their calculation is not accurate, but
Yeah.
on XT it started at $35,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's gonna start a little bit higher than that. So
Mm.
it's almost about the same as Elizabeth and Gabriel, but I'll say about 60.
Yeah. I mean, I've always been a maximum of $100 anyway. I've been consistent with it. I haven't changed my mind. I've been a maximum of $100. I said it could go higher down the line, but to start with, it'll probably be around $100. So yeah, that's the starting price. Remember that when I say that, I'm not saying that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be maximized, and then that's it. It's not gonna go above it. That's not what I mean. So nobody
That,
should take exactly.
that
Nobody
would
should take.
be fine for me. That
Yeah,
would
yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna complain. At the end of the day, it's not like I'm gonna sell my pie or something. You know what I mean? So whatever price it starts at, I'm okay with it. But I know it's gonna be above a certain amount. It will be above $50 or 50 euros. It'll be above it, but it will be between, like Mohammed has said, this is Mohammed's one. It will be between $50 and $100. So
Nice.
obviously,
Nice.
him and I seem to be on the same page with that one. So this is the more realistic starting price that I think I see it starting at. And then from then on, nobody knows. That's the thing. From then on, nobody knows. We can't say that it's gonna go up and up and up to whatever, or go down, down, down. No.
No.
We don't know. So what we know is the starting price, and that's based on the IOUs that we're seeing on Huobi,
Oh yeah.
on all the other places. That's what we're looking at. And if you look at that for a crypto, now this is where I've always said, that's why I released that video. There are no other crypto like Pi. Because
It's true.
No, it's true. I'm looking at a crypto that would have over 1 billion in circulation. Just remember that. It would have over 1 billion in circulation. Right now, okay, it's not up to 1 billion. It's about 300, 400 million. But it will be over 1 billion, at a certain point. Yet, we do have an IOU of Pi Network being around, $30, $40, $50. Come on. Come on.
$55 right
exactly. Do I have to even preach to you about it? I don't have to. You just need to know. Do you get what I'm saying? You need to know. So I'm looking at that. I'm like, okay, I'm confident, very confident with Pi Network. Always have been, always will be. So nothing is going to change with Pi Network. I mean, the belief I have in Pi, if anything at all, the past few days, it's gone through the roof. You get what I'm saying? It's gone through the roof because I've seen enough to know that Pi Network is really going to be up there. It's going to be up there. I'm 100% certain of that. I know you guys, most of you here are very certain of that as well. But I will go around again. Elizabeth, so based on everything we're seeing, obviously, Lucien saying 100, Glenn saying 350 for starters. I don't believe 350 for starters. I don't believe 350 for starters. That is too much. That's overly optimistic for starters. We could get there eventually or down the line. I'm very certain of it. But for starters, no chance. 63 falls within my range. 60 falls within my range. 1,000 falls way above my range. 75 within my range. $100 just above my range. Between 100 and 200. That's just above, but it's okay. $100 from Jojo. $10 below my range. I would do 40 below my range. 350 above my range. 50 just above my range. 314 dreaming because it's like Pi. So dreaming, I don't like that number at all. I'm traumatized by it. Another 314. I'm traumatized by that number. Oh my god. More than $50. I like that. 85, 300. That's okay, but still high. 85 from Ebby. Wait, let me see. I have $85 core deal, but can access 25%, which is 21 core. I'll stake all core coin. I predict Pi Network to launch with at least $50. Great. You see, Abby, remember I told you, you're a very sensible lady. She brought this whole thing. She talked about it, and actually, I started talking about it because it's an interesting subject to talk about because we're almost there. We're almost there. So I thought, we're heading towards the end of the show, so why not talk about it? So obviously now we go around, Elizabeth. So based on these prices, you've seen that I've made so many videos about in the past. I've made so many videos, and there was a video I made back in October 2021. Now this is October 2021, and I said Pi at $100. Who remembers that?
I do.
Pi at $100. Yeah. Now that was October 2021. And that time we didn't have a use case really. We hadn't even been on Mainnet. We were just heading towards Mainnet. But pioneers were still joining and all of that. But it's just some conversations that I was having then that I was told that we could have Pi heading towards $100 as a starter for starters. And I said, well, that's interesting. So I did my own research and I realized, it could be. And I did the video confidently. Some people were laughing at me. They were like, "Oh, what are you talking about? Pi is going to be $0.00001. It's not going to be a amount." Yeah. Do you remember? A lot of people were saying that. What am I talking about? Blah, blah, blah. And then, obviously, here we are. Now people understand why I did that video almost 1.5 years ago. You understand? So those of you that have just joined the channel, remember, this channel has been around for a while now. And we've been doing Pi Network stuff for a while now. And go check that video. It's in October 2021. The video was called Pi to Start at $100. Go check it out. Go check it out because there's so many videos I've done, but some of them are sort of milestone videos. So I remember them very, very well. Do you know what I mean? And that is definitely one of them. So go check it out. I've done some predictions for 2023 if we launch on the exchange. I've done some predictions for 2024. So just look at all of that. And those are all based on factors. I don't just predict just like that. They're based on certain factors I consider. And then I use those factors and then obviously predict the price. So based on what you've seen, all of you, starting with Elizabeth, how confident are you? Obviously, I know you say I'm confident, but that's not what I want from you. I want you to say a bit more. How confident are you with what prices people are listing at the moment? I mean, the prices people are listing at the moment.
Well, I'm more than overconfident. I know what's coming. I know what's being built, and I know how many pioneers, we have. And I know that every day that we're getting more pioneers. And I'm confident, but I'm overconfident. Like I'm beyond that. It's more than what we're trying to say. So yeah, the price, that is all, statistics. You look at statistics and you also do the predictions. I think you're bang on, right? I started at $40, but that's, it's not a lack of confidence of the price. I know that it's going to be extraordinary when it hits the open markets, but, so yeah, I'm overconfident of what's coming. So
yeah. So Daniel here is saying, I think it will start between 20 and 100. Now that is also realistic for me. Daniel and I talk quite a bit, so obviously I think I know where his stance is at the moment. So yeah, that's cool. Abby, who started the whole thing, $50. He's confident now, so that's great. Thank God for that. Olawale is saying 10 and 20, worst case scenario. I like that. Actually, it's stated is saying worst case scenario. So if this is our worst case scenario, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If $10 to $20 is a Pi Network's worst case scenario, I'm happy with it. I am very happy with it. So again, worst case scenario, come on, I'm excited. It means we should all be excited about Pi Network, just like I said. No other crypto like Pi. And I mean that. You saw how emphatic that video was. I've never been that animated in a video when I did that video. I felt like I was doing a live show, and yet I was talking to my camera. You get what I'm saying? I was talking to my camera, but I felt like I was talking to you. I was talking to all of you because I knew I was talking to all of you eventually. But as I was in the studio, I was just by myself shouting, yelling, animated. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. My network is gonna be great. Yes. And I'm just by myself. Oh my God, I'm mad. I'm a madman. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Today my team won anyway, so I'm extra excited. We won 2-0.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We beat Leeds United. They're so noisy, always loud. We still beat them anyway. We beat them. So yeah, I'm happy about that.
And it's Sunday, so it's Super Bowl Sunday for my husband.
I'm watching the Super Bowl as well. So yeah, I'm gonna stay up. I'm not working tomorrow. I'm off. Daddy duty calls tomorrow. My children have half term. They're not going to school, so I need to take care of them tomorrow. So I'm off. So it means I can stay up and watch the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So I go to Gabriel. Yeah, follow up on what Elizabeth said. Based on everything. How confident are you? Of course.
Yeah, right now I'm very confident because I see the work from the core team like the last 2 years. that would be crazy. And the whole system and the hackathon and everything, they have like 5,300 teams there, teams, not people, teams.
Yep.
That's so crazy. That's
Absolutely.
blow my mind. And in my WhatsApp status, I talk the whole time about P, and today a lot of people like wrote me because they want to know about some about Pi network and stuff like that, and more people are wants to go there. That's really nice, and
Yeah.
for me that's a really nice nice thing, and I'm looking forward to be a millionaire.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Listen. I like your confidence, Gabriel, but your confidence doesn't match mine. Of course, my confidence, like I said, is through the roof. So,
Through the roof.
yeah, it's through the roof. It keeps going and going and going. So, trust me, your
It
confidence.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
I know. You know what I'm talking about. So it's all good. It's all good. Listen, we as pioneers, you know, we've seen what Pi Network is capable of. You get what I'm saying? We've seen what Pi Network is capable of, and me as a pioneer, I'm sort of always trying to advocate for pioneers to, you know, look at the brighter side with Pi Network, even if they haven't been KYC, because I know a lot of people haven't been KYC. Sorry, quite a number of people haven't been KYC'd, and it's understandable that they can get very anxious at times. They can get worried. I understand all of that. I do understand it. But one thing you must remember is 73%, as I'm speaking right now, 131 people have voted, 131 votes, and 73% have passed KYC.
Nice.
That's all crazy.
73%. So on Twitter, it was 64% or so out of 109 votes. I've done another poll on YouTube at the moment, and that poll says 191 people and 70% have passed KYC. So we're talking about around 70% passing KYC. So the constant here is 70% passing KYC. Do you understand what I'm saying? So out of these pioneers that have been voting, and trust me, the other day I was speaking with you guys on the Telegram group that we have, and we were talking about the fact that when there's a presidential election or there's a national election about to happen, and they do the polls, the exit polls, sorry, not the exit polls, the polls is just made up of a small sample of the population. It always turns out that the vote follows that trend. It follows that trend of the poll. Let's say a country of 50 million and they do a poll of 2,000 people. That's a handful, just a small number of people. Yet the vote follows that trend. And I've done 3 separate votes on 3 separate platforms, and I've got almost the same amount of percentage that have passed KYC. That tells me that about 70% of pioneers have passed KYC. So we're talking about, and out of that percentage, remember, out of that percentage, only 15%, actually about 17%, haven't been invited for KYC. Do you understand? So the others, they've been invited, but they're still under review.
Yep.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, all in all, a lot of pioneers have been KYC'd. Now, what does that tell you? That tells you that we're heading towards open mainnet. You understand? Because remember, the core team wanted 2/3 of pioneers to be KYC before they can even think about open mainnet.
Read beside the lines, guys.
Exactly. I keep telling you, read between the lines. When I'm talking, read between the lines. And I've actually given you a spoiler already. We're heading towards mainnet. Whether it's on Pi Day or Pi 2 Day remains to be seen. But we're heading towards mainnet. That is the spoiler. So while you're here, or if you're watching this after the live show, remember, don't get nervous, because KYC, every human being who is a pioneer, who's got every document and has done the right things, will get KYC'd. Just remember that. So nobody should get nervous about it. And I mean that. Nobody should get nervous about it. Because getting nervous is not going to really help you or anybody. Do you know what I mean? Imagine you have downlines, they've got KYC, you haven't got KYC, you're nervous. You're like, oh no, why haven't I got KYC? I just invited him or her, they're KYC, I'm not KYC. I think you should be happy that they're KYC. You know why? Because when you get KYC and suddenly your balance, their balance that they've earned for you is being transferred, it goes quicker during mainnet. So why complain that they've been KYC that you haven't been KYC? Come on, don't complain. Otherwise, you're being selfish. Otherwise, you invited them, but you're only thinking about yourself. But I think about all my pioneers, those mining and those not mining. I think about all of them. You know, yesterday I sent a ping to all of them, and then one sent me a message on WhatsApp that, yeah, Ray, I'm busy, you know, like I'm really busy. You know, I'm having a lot of issues, and because of that, and this person lives in the UK. Remember that he lives in the UK here, and he's like, he's having issues. So when he's ready, he would rejoin the Pi network. I'm like, I didn't respond. I'm like, what the hell?
That's one.
And then, exactly. And then I saw this quote from Nikola Tesla. The hard work of the future will be pushing buttons. And this quote was released over 100 years ago. Over 100 years ago, when the Industrial Revolution hadn't even taken place yet. And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm not dealing with people like that anymore. If pushing a button has become hard work, then that's it. I'm done, because I tell my daughter all the time, I tell her, if you push the button, and then she'll go beep, and then she push the button. She doesn't complain, because she knows even if she's playing Roblox or she's playing Nintendo Switch or whatever, she still knows it takes only a few seconds. It's not going to distract her from her game. So she goes quickly, presses that button, and goes back to her game. No complaints. And I've got a grown man who took the opportunity at the time to type the message. Remember, he typed the message to send to me.
Yeah.
That would have taken him longer than he would have clicked that lightning bolt.
For me,
I actually had the same problem with one of my downlines. The exact same.
I don't understand. I would never understand that. Like, I would never understand it personally. And yet, these same people spend time on Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook. They spend time on all the social media platforms, posting things on their statuses and so on. Yet they can't press that lightning bolt because they don't believe in Pi. That's the bottom line. They don't believe in Pi. That's the bottom line. Because when you believe in Pi, you know how I panic when I miss a few minutes of mining.
Yeah.
Me too.
Right now, I'm looking at my phone to see how long I'm left. I'm left with 2 hours. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the countdown, man. 2 hours.
I have mine on the timer.
I get my notification. I go press it. I tell my daughter, you need to press it over there because the other one is the same time as mine. Press it. And she presses it immediately. You get what I'm saying? She keeps asking me questions. She's what, 10 years old? She keeps, Daddy, so when is the not mass KYC? When is mainnet? I'm like, we're already in mainnet. We're just not in open mainnet yet. And then I have to explain to her and all of that. She has too many questions. I've become a teacher. I have to explain everything because she's asking questions, so I have to explain. So if I leave here and I say, Evie, I'm traveling, when she's 18, I say, come and sit here and do the show, she would do it easily. Easily. I'm telling you. Because she knows the settings, she's seen everything, she's seen how it works, but she's underage, so she can't be here because it's not made for kids. You get what I'm saying? So
no, but you're training the future.
Of course, she doesn't even know I'm training her, but she knows everything. You know what I mean? She knows everything. Yeah. Sometimes I see her sitting here and she's on the mic and doing her own thing, but she's not recording. She's just practicing her own stuff because she says she wants to do children's sort of shows and children's games and all of that. Yeah. But I told her I don't have time to be doing children's stuff because you have to edit a lot and it requires a lot of work because it's children. Remember that? So you have to make sure there is nobody can comment. You get what I'm saying? It's children, so nobody can comment. You need to shut the comments off. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of work that goes into that. So I told her she should wait. She should wait. I'll think about that. You know what I mean? And you know what's funny? I've actually set up the logo for them. You know, everything. I've set up everything like for their channel, but it's so hard to start. You know, so
Ray's training a future star.
Yeah, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, my daughter, she really is good at
No.
that. And she's also training her brother, always telling her brother, yeah, come over, let's do it. And then the other day they recorded it. They recorded something with their phones. And then I looked on their phones. I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. You know, yeah, that looks interesting.
Good.
They had like little toys and all of that. And they were, playing with role play and all. They're doing role play, and I'm like, goodness me, that's interesting. But yeah, that's what you get. So the Wiz, obviously I haven't come to you yet. We've spoken about the price, we've spoken about potentials. You've said what you believe. How confident are you with that, my guy?
Okay, so in Pi Network and with my confidence level, it's about 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah,
So
100%.
the reason being for that is like there are other people who put time into other crypto which don't have use cases and so on, and they are already 10 out of 10 there, right? But in Pi Network, we have use case. We are the most widely distributed crypto. Like there's everything for you to be 10 out of 10. So I'm hauling. Yeah.
Home of Entertainment says, I've been waiting for KYC since, but it's nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Don't worry about it. Like I said, it's coming. What somebody else told me, or I saw it somewhere, that if we've noticed, what they're trying to do now is a lot of the people that have had their KYCs in review have had it rescinded, and they've been given another chance to apply for KYC to get it approved quickly. So there is that. Yeah, there is that also happening. So if you've had your Pi KYC application in review or under review, it is going to be rescinded, and you're going to get a new application, a new prompt to apply for the KYC again, and that's going to be great. You get what I'm saying? That's going to be great.
That's me.
Yeah, that's going to be great. Let me see. Mohammed says, my goal is to get 350 mining sessions at least this year. Yeah, that would be good. It's very hard because the way they calculate it, obviously, is different. Every minute you miss is added. You get what I'm saying? Every minute. So if your Pi session, your mining session ended, let's say 2 o'clock, and you forgot to mine and you started mining at 5, you've lost 3 hours. Remember that. So they keep adding the hours, and the hours turn to days. And that's why some people said, oh, I mine every day. Yeah, you mine every day, but I didn't mine every time. That's the difference. You mined every day, but I didn't mine every time. So what they do is they put it together and they all add up. So I ended up having 325 days, even though I thought I mined every day. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. 300. Oh my God, 359. Shit. Excuse me for my language. My goodness. This guy is on point.
Every day.
He's serious, man. The guy is very serious. He has nothing to do, I think. I'm joking. He's just very serious. You know what I mean? Very, very serious.
Hey, wait. I do have to let you go. I have to be somewhere pretty quick here.
No worries. Before you leave. Yeah, before you leave.
Yep.
Yeah, and we'll catch up.
Okay. Yeah? Okay. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Yep. So Lizzie is gone. It's left the 3 of us. So let's get this in there so we can let me just remove that so I can get us in there. All right, Mohammed gone, and then remove that. Yep. So we're back inside our thing. Yeah, so listen, I'm really excited about Pi Network. What is your take on the Pi browser app? Because obviously the Pi browser app, a lot of people are complaining that the Pi browser app is not functioning, but obviously I've explained it to people. When you saw it the first time, Wiz, what was your reaction when you saw that? Oh, you can't, use the Pi browser app.
So when I saw it, I went into the Telegram group chat. That's where I noticed people were complaining about that. So when someone was complaining, the first thing I did was I went over to my Pi browser, opened it, and I saw the problem. And then after I saw it, I tried to open the Pi app itself, and I got let in, and I pressed mine, and I was like, okay, if the Pi app is working, then that's not really a problem at the moment. Because I'm not really using the Pi browser because I'm really busy, so I don't really have much time to sit in there and to get the So once I'm able to press mine, then I'm good. That's what I'm there for.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, Gabriel, how about you?
Yeah, for me it was like, yes, something has happened. Yeah, that was my thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's what I thought. Obviously, that's what I thought. And then me, when those things happen, I know where to look. So when I look there and I'm told something, I'm like, okay, this is what I've been told. I decided not to do a video about it. So I just told people on the Telegram group that listen,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
because that's what I thought initially. Immediately somebody said it. I said it's an intra update, and I don't think people understand what an
I saw
intra
that in the
update
Telegram
means.
group.
Exactly. So it's an update, it's an internal update. So what that means, once that's done, we will still get our apps, the Pi browser app and everything, but there will be an internal change to what's happening because they're trying to prepare it for the next major milestone. Whatever that milestone is remains to be seen. You get what I'm saying? But that's exactly what the Pi core team do. They always prepare the Pi browser app or even the Pi app, but the Pi app is complete. Like it doesn't have any real um major updates that need to be incurred on it. That's why we don't get a lot of major updates on the Pi app because the Pi app is really up there now. You understand?
Yeah, because with my browser I had a problem because I can't do like validations, and 2 days ago it was fixed.
Yeah,
Everything was fixed.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So people should pay attention to that and realize it. Anyway, 146 votes, we have 73%. So yeah, it's gonna hover around 73%, and that is really interesting. I think I'll end that poll. So I've ended the poll. People will see it in the chats. Yep. So 72% for passed, and then the next one is still no invitation yet, and then still under review, and then not passed but applied. Really interesting, really interesting. I'm happy about that, to be honest. That it's not a coincidence. Most people have been KYC'd, and so that tells you that the core team are ready to activate the next phase, to activate the next milestone. That's why the Pi browser app updates are happening. That's why it's off, because if you're updating something, you need to turn it off. I had this analogy recently that once they're going to work on your electrical circuits, in your house, they can't work on it until they switch off your mains. They have to switch off exactly. Otherwise, people are gonna die. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're gonna get electrocuted. So they switch the whole thing off. There'll be no electricity running through your house. They do what they have to do, and then they switch it back on. Just look at it like that. That's exactly what's happening. They can't update it without turning off the application. They have to turn it off. So the application is off. That's all it is. They've turned it off. All right, guys. So if you're watching, remember the application has been turned off. Once the update is done, it will be turned back on. That's what it is. Nothing else. So no panic, please. No panic. People should just relax. No panic. Let me see what people are saying. I like this platform because it's very lively. I'm enjoying it. That's Jojo. Thank you so much. And that's why we're here. We try to make it lively. Damilola here saying, me, Ray, as I was watching this video, my time is up to push my button. I need to leave and press the button. I like that. Listen, you can leave and press the button. That's what you need to do. Press
Yep.
that button, my guy. Press that button.
So
I like that. Yeah.
Question.
Wiz. Yeah.
Yeah. So these exchanges that listed pseudopi, right?
Yeah.
After Pi goes live, like the mainnet is open, like the firewall is down. They gotta contact Pi to like list Pi for real, right?
Yeah, but they don't need to. The way it is, once Pi is on the mainnet, the firewall is down, so they can't do it, and they are going to do it. That's the whole point. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, because the firewall is up right now, so they can't do it. So they have to do an IOU. The IOU, whatever price you buy it at, is guaranteed. But you must remember something. If the price goes down, you may have a problem. You get what I'm saying? This is where this is where the exchanges always gain. If the price goes up, you'll get it at your guaranteed price. You'll not get it at the price I went up to.
Really?
But when it goes down, you lose. Do you understand?
So,
at that moment of launch, remember, at that moment of launch, not afterwards. At that moment of launch. So that's what we're talking about. Not afterwards.
Wow.
So that's how it actually works. So again, it's a risk. Some people bought it. I remember some people went to which one was it? Is it
XT.
Bit? No, it wasn't XT. It was Bit something. They went there. Bitmart. They went to Bitmart. Bitmart was listing at 31,000. You remember at the beginning? Yeah, they listed it at 31,000, and some people bought that. Some people went there and bought it at 31,000. Those people,
That makes no sense. Why
Makes
are
no
you
sense.
why
Because
are you not mining?
yeah, I remember when it started. Initially, it was like $300 and something dollars. I remember, and then it started going down and down, and it stagnated at $80 something dollars, and now it's stagnated around 50 something, 40 something dollars, which is
I
been
checked this
hovering
morning.
around
It
that.
was at
Right now.
52.
Yeah, 52. All right, cool. So it's been hovering around the 50s for a while
Yeah.
now, which is good. Which is
Yeah.
good. Yeah. So if you're buying around that, then you may not lose so much. You know, you may be okay, and that's the whole point
So
with the IOUs. You know.
the video, I watched the video with Wes Spence, and he bought an XT for $35. He bought one. Yeah, just to test it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$35. Yeah. I remember. So yeah, that's all right. You know, just to test it, it's all good. You know, it works. But at the end of the day, it's pseudopi. You know, it's IOU, so you can't do anything. You can't sell it. You just have to keep it there until we
You
launch
wait.
on the exchange. You know, when we launch, then we see how it goes. But Pi is always gonna be one of those cryptos that everybody will be curious about. Everybody will be curious
Mhm.
about. You know, the rich and famous to the poor and the nobody, quote unquote, poor and nobody, and the rich and famous alike would still be interested in Pi Network. And that's what makes Pi Network interesting. It is not for only the rich and it's not for only the
That's
poor.
so
It's for
good.
everybody. It's for everybody. You get what I'm saying? It's an inclusive cryptocurrency, and I love that. You get what I'm saying? I love that. Mohammed says we got 19 to go. Smash the like. But actually, let me check. Let me check and see. 123, guys. We only have 17. Come on, get your family members to press it. Somebody needs to win. Let me see if we've got to the 610. Let me see. Whoa, we're one subscriber away from 13,610. If we get there, somebody wins 2 pi today. If we get there, somebody wins 2 pi. Obviously,
When do you know the answer?
How do you mean?
Do you have a question about it or?
No.
Okay.
I've chosen one person. Nobody knows who
Okay,
that
nice.
person is. So I've
That's
chosen
good.
one person, and that person is the one that's gonna win.
That's good.
But nobody knows that person. Even I'm thinking if it's that person or not. But hey, we'll see. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, we'll see. So let's get to 610, which is 13,610 subscribers. But that person that wins it, I need to know they've joined the Telegram group. If they haven't, because I'll know if when they win it, I'll know from when they contact me on Telegram. Do you understand? Because they need to
Okay.
contact me on Telegram, so they have to have joined the Telegram group. So if you want to win it, smash that like button, of course, and get subscribe to the channel, and obviously join the Telegram group to be able to receive your 2 pi. If we get to 140 while we're here, and then 610, I mean 13,610, then we've got 2 people winning 2 pi each. Interesting again. Interesting.
Okay. So in last year, there was this app on the Pi browser. It was called Pipets. I haven't heard anything about that in a while.
Yeah,
And I
remember I
went
told
there,
you
and
about
some kinds that I used to have is all gone.
Yeah, remember I told you that was just a test sort of thing. It was a bit of a joke,
Ah,
you know. Yeah, I think they'll update it eventually. They'll update it and then we'll see. But it wasn't real. It was more like a test phase of it, you know. So whatever
but it
anyone
looked
was
good.
doing there was to test it to see how
Yeah,
interesting it
because
could be.
it was leaning over to the NFT side, so it was
Yeah,
really good.
yeah. No, it was good. It was good. But I think with time they might come back strong. You know, you never know. After the Pi Hackathon 2, I
Ah,
call it Pi Hackathon 2. After that, I think a lot of apps, a lot of utilities are gonna come very strong. You know, they're gonna come very strong. So that is what's gonna help with the with Pi strength in future. Daniel here saying, Daniel Iriah saying, hey, Mr. Ray, did you watch Crypto Podcast include interview with Corty where Nicholas talked about reduce 1 pi for validation because it's difficult, about 3 days to
Yes.
mine 1 pi? Yeah.
Oh, that
It's
was the
true.
crypto kid. The crypto kid.
Yeah, it's true. They definitely have to reduce it because 1 pi seems to be expensive. So they have to reduce it to probably
It's so crazy.
I think it should be 0.1 pi. 0.1. 0.1 will make sense, but 1 pi now, I think it's expensive. You get what I'm saying?
And then if they use 0.1, you got to split between 4 persons, right?
No. Yeah, that's different. But remember, the reward we're getting is based on the previous agreement. It's not based on now. We will still get the rewards of if we change that, then that will be split between
Yeah.
4 people. Yeah.
To do the
But
validation.
remember,
Yeah.
up until this point, it's still 1 pi. Up until this point, it's still 1 pi. So
Okay.
afterwards, then they'll work it out to be 0.1, which means 0.025. So that's still okay. It's not bad. That's like somebody's mining rate per hour. So that's okay. You know. Yeah, man. It's not a joke out there. It's hard. It's hard out there. $7 to $15 at start, and in the first 2 weeks will skyrocket around $300-$500. Just my opinion. Of course. Your opinion is respected, my friend. Congratulations. Yep. Zoat or Zoat. He reached 100,000 pies. Yeah, that's great. Congratulations. Let me see. Jojo said he had 361 mining sessions. That's good. Me, I'm a busy man, so it's not like I forget. Sometimes I'm busy and then suddenly it happens, and then I'm like, oh shit, like that. But it's not like I forget, Let me see. 1 subscriber to go. Okay. You got 1 like from my beautiful wife. Mohammed says, thank you so much. Thank your wife for me, my friend. Anyone knows about Mark Phillips' wallet? No, I know nothing. You can't know about his wallet. Come on. How can you know about his wallet? I mean, how can you know about anybody's wallet? It's like you wanting to know how much money I have in my account. Come on. That's just that's just too nosy. Why would you want to know somebody's account? If he doesn't tell you, you don't have to care to know. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the whole point. Pi browser not working. Wire fall down. What's wire fall down? Igor, what's wire fall down? Anyway, let me see what's happening with the subscription. Let me see what's happening. I want to see what's happening with the subscription. It's not loading. Okay. All right. So we've got to the 610. Firewall. Yes, firewall. Firewall is a wire 4. Well, that's interesting. That's an interesting one. I like that. The firewall is not down, my friend. The firewall, if it's down, we will be infiltrated. All these exchanges will come in very quickly. Nah, man, our firewall is up. It's not down at all. Listen, I know Vincent McPhillips. I used to follow him on Twitter. I know him, Igor. I'm also one of the original pioneers, so I know Vincent McPhillips. He left Pi. That's a political thing. I'm not going to talk about it ever.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. I didn't know his name, but I remember the face.
Yeah, Vincent McPhillips. He used to be the marketing guy. The guy
really?
that used. Oh, yeah. He's
the
guy.
I was wondering what happened to him.
It's just some stuff that maybe one time we'll talk about in our groups, but not here, not on YouTube. 14 likes to go, folks. All right. So for the 610, I think I'll give it to a new subscriber because that's for subscribers. So I'll give it to the person that brought about the topic of the price of Pi. So because obviously that person brought about that topic, and I think that person is a new subscriber because obviously. So let me put the name out there so people would know. So I've posted the name. I've posted the name of that person. So you can see it in the chats. I'm gonna put it on the screen for everybody to see. So that's that person. Abby Favor. Abby Favor, you've won the don't worry, you still have to like anyway, but you've won the 2 pi because you brought that topic and you made it very, very, very interactive. And I'm happy about that. Really, really happy about that. You brought it. We all spoke about the price of pi. So, Abby Favor, congratulations to you. Obviously, you have to join the Telegram group. If you don't, you're going to lose your pi, of course, because you have to be part of the Telegram group in order to be able to get that. And send me a message on Telegram. Send me a message on Telegram. And obviously, yeah, don't pretend to be somebody you're not because I'll know. Trust me, I'll know. And we would see. All right. So that's great. In the next 5 minutes, if we're able to get to 140 likes, then somebody else wins. Now that I haven't chosen, so that'll be a question. I haven't chosen. So that will be a question. All right. So Abby, yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. Your topic was a good one, so thank you for that. To be honest, thank you for that. But like I said, if you wanted somebody else or yourself to win, because this one is about liking, so you know, if you're able to do that, if you like and we get there, you're gonna win something. I asked a question, you call and you answer the question, and you get 2 pies straight away. So that's what it is, guys. That's what it is. A lot of people love these type of shows. 10 likes to go. So let's keep it. Let's keep it, please. Let's keep going. 10 likes. God, we could do this. 10 likes. Come on.
10 likes in 5 minutes. That's possible.
That's possible. Just get your family member, smash, 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 and then that's it. You know, just smash it. You know, let's get to that 140 likes because the likes are very, very important to what we do. Trust me. Very, very important. That's why you don't have to dislike. If you dislike, you bring it down. You get me? Yep. You dislike, you bring it down. You like, you put it up. So yeah, this guys, how have you found the video today? Because I know these live shows, I love them.
That was so good.
I love the live shows, man. I just love the live shows. So yep, so many people have joined. Favor has joined. Yeah, I can see her. She's joined the she's joined it. That's good. That's good. That's good. We thank God. All of them. Good. So Favor would get her 2 pi once we have that conversation on Telegram. J Diz from Flint, Michigan is here. I staked 90% for 1 year last April, so I can't cash out much. And even when I get my rewards on Pi Day, I might stake 90% again, just because I believe in the future of Pi. I believe the price won't crash. No, Pi is not going to crash at all. That's one thing you should know. Pi, with our utility, nothing can happen. I'm telling you, we're too strong. You get me? We're too strong, so nothing is going to happen. But 1st of April, last April, which means this April, you're gonna get all of your Pi back, and then when you get them back in your wallet as the available balance, you can, relock whatever you want to lock up again. Yes, Wiz.
No, I'm just trying to get something.
All right, cool. Oh, that's your sister. Jojo, that's your sister. Jojo said that's his sister. His sister is Abby. All right, congratulations to your sister then. Price on CoinGecko is $55, which is very nice. Yeah. I mean, the price is so interesting. Like, I look everywhere and it's really interesting. So I'm excited about Pi Network, to be honest. Really, really excited. Listen, let's get it to those likes. I mean, these likes thing, they delay me a lot. We do have 6 more to go, guys. Only 6. 6 more to go. Let's do this. We need to get there. We need to get there. We need to get there. I can see it here. 6 more to go. It's 134 likes. So let's try and get there because I need to ask a question. I don't know what question I'm going to ask. So I'm still thinking about it while we're talking. So it's going to be, I think I'll make it a little easy for everybody. So whoever calls in first and answers the question wins the 2 pi. Make sure your you're migrated as well. It makes it easier. So it goes into your Pi and not, sorry, your Pi wallet and not somebody else's Pi wallet. So let's get there. Damilola Iginla is saying, I too love the show, my man. Kudos to you guys. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you. Okay. So Wiz, recently, this is off topic. Recently we had what's the name? Core DAO launch, of course. Yeah, so obviously I'm not gonna say anything than ask you what was your reaction to it afterwards. Obviously not during that time, maybe after 24 hours. What was your reaction?
So my reaction to it is it's a bit different from others because most people expect the price to be like over $50 somewhere up there. But remember a few months ago I sent you a screenshot when I checked because they launched and it was like 0.000 something. I was like, okay, I expected that. But then I saw the price at $4. I'm like, this is pretty good. Lots of person are complaining and stuff, but it's good. Yeah, it's okay to me.
No, it's not bad. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm not gonna complain about anything when it comes to crypto because crypto is so volatile that and more to the point too, core DAO, it doesn't have the properties, I would say, when it comes to the utilities and all of that. It doesn't have that like Pi network. So
how many wallets do they have?
Pardon?
How many wallets?
I don't know. I haven't checked that detailed to know how many wallets they've created and people have created on that particular crypto. But we'll see in future. We'll see it. We'll see how it goes. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. So I'm looking to see how it goes in future. To be honest, I'm looking to see how it goes. I hope it goes well, and that's what we wish on every crypto, that it goes well. That's how cryptos can dominate the markets. That's what we need. The fact that banks are all centralized and control interest rates and this and that, inflation. I don't want that. And then most of the exchanges are centralized exchanges. We know that. But at the end of the day, the crypto itself is decentralized. You get what I'm saying? So that's what matters. The exchanges are centralized. You have decentralized exchanges, but they are minor, smaller ones. The centralized exchanges are all the big exchanges. You get what I'm saying? So they control most of the volume of crypto transactions. So we will look at them as centralized exchanges, but we ourselves have a decentralized coin or token, as people may call it. Do you know what I mean? So it brings smiles to my face, honestly, knowing that there are some strong cryptos out there. There are some strong cryptos out there, even though they don't have utilities. They're very strong. If you take maybe the usual ones like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB and all of that, there are still some stronger ones like Solana, Cardano. They're all there. They're also very strong. Do you know what I mean? So if anything should happen to them, there'll be a big hole in the market capitalization. So we know that they all bring something to the table. Do you get what I'm saying? And Pi will add to it significantly. Come open mainnet, it will add something to it significantly. Let me see the number of likes so far. 135, 5 more to go. Guys, this is what delays us, the number of likes. When I start the video, I always get an inkling that we're gonna get to 140 likes. Sometimes I say 120 and we don't get there because it's the feeling I have that day that we're gonna get to this amount of likes by the end of the show. I'm confident we're gonna get to 140 likes. So guys, let's get there. 2 Pi. Listen, I'm crying that I want to give out 2 Pi. Come on. That should tell you something. I'll be happy to keep my Pi though. I'll be happy to keep it. But I want to give that away because last Sunday I think I couldn't give it away because nobody won. So today let's try and get somebody to win it. Let's try and get somebody to win it. And join the Telegram groups, guys. Let's get the Telegram group to 700. I think we're 694 at the moment. Let's get to 700 and grow very fast over there as well. Interesting. It looks really good. I like that. All right. I've run out of topics because I've said everything I want to say. I've spoken about the Pi browser issues and so-called issues, and the fact that it's not an issue, guys. It's not an issue. It's just an update, and so the updates will be done. So what they've done is they've shut down the application, so they've shut it down completely, so they can update it. Once the update is completed, it's gonna come back up, and that will be, I think, on Validators Day. I think on the 14th of February. So before then, just chill, relax, keep mining, and go to the chats. Ask questions. If you can answer people's questions, if you can contribute without having to be offensive, do that. Otherwise, you'll be blocked over there. So be very careful what you say. Make sure you don't get blocked over there. What do I do to win 2 pi? Smash the like button. Make sure we get to 140 likes. If you can get your friends and family to even smash it to get to 140 likes. Once we get there, one of you stands the chance of winning. I'll ask a question. You phone in and you answer the question. If you answer it correctly, you win your 2 pi. Simple as that. So let me see. 140 reached. See, this is happy days. I said it. We're there now. We're there now. We've got it. All right. Let me see if I can ask the question. I'm gonna type it. Let me think. I haven't thought about any question, but don't worry. I'm gonna think very quickly. It's gonna be either about Raise United or about Pi Network. So it's one of them. I'm just thinking. All right, cool. I'm gonna ask a question. This is something you have to guess because you may not know it technically. You may not know it. So if you okay, I'll give you a range that if you get right, you'll not get the exact answer. So if you get it right within that range, you get a 2 pi. That's it. So the question is, how much pi do I have in my available balance? I think I showed you guys recently. So that's the question. How much pi you need? If you type it in the if you type it there, you will not get your answers. So you need to phone in. You need to phone in. There it is. You need to phone in. Use the link. Actually, why have I put it here? Why have I put it here? Let me remove it and go there. Let's go there. Yep. So use this link, please. Use this link. Use this link.
Your whole mind pi or
No. Available balance. Available
okay.
balance.
Okay.
Yeah. Available balance is not as much compared to what you're paying now. Exactly.
I know.
Yeah. So available balance. Actually, let me check. I haven't checked for a long time. Mohammed, what, you want to win another pie? Oh my God. God, no. You can't win today. It has to be somebody else. My goodness. That's not fair. No. Mohammed is not doing. You can come on. Definitely, you can come on. I'll bring you on. Let me change it. I'll bring him on.
Hey, Ray.
What's happening, man?
I'm fine. Let me say you something. If no one guess it, I'll answer it.
Okay, cool. That's fair. That's fair then. That's fair. Otherwise,
that's okay.
No, I'm not gonna accept that. But I get it. I get what you mean. So that's good. Yes. So the question is, what is my available balance, available pi balance? And of course, I'll give you a range. So if you answer within a range of 500, you get the answer correct. Within a range of 500. So let's say my pi is, let's say for instance, my pi is 10,000 available. It's not that. Please don't start. It's not that. But let's say it's 10,000. You say it's 9,700. I'll give you the answer. I'll say, okay, you've got it because you can't get the exact number. You get what I'm saying? So what's my available pi as we speak in my wallet? You have a range. All right, Marvelous here is calling. So let's see. I'm Marvelous. Give me a few minutes. I need to remove something. I'm gonna put it on this one, and then yep. Okay, let me bring him in. All right. So Marvelous, you're here, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm putting you on the screen. You're on the highlight now. What's
Sorry,
my plan?
I don't have light in my room.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's understandable.
Okay, I'm guessing around 5,000.
All right, you're wrong. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. All right. Take care, man. I'm gonna bring Ferdinand in. Ferdinand.
How's it going?
Yeah, nothing much, man. I'm chilling. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Probably let's say 1,200.
You're wrong, my guy. You're absolutely wrong.
Damn.
Don't worry about that, man. Thank you for calling in.
Nice one, man.
All right, man. And the next one is Lucien. This guy, he wants to win every pie. So let's put him in. Yes?
Hello, Ray.
Yes. How's it going, Lucien?
I'm all good, and you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How much pie?
I'm guessing about 10,000.
Nah, not right. Not right. Not right. Francis.
Good evening, Sir Ray.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm great.
Fine.
I'm great.
About
So,
the question is about 3,000 plus 3,800 or more.
All right, I think you've got the answer.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, you've got the answer. Yeah, you've got the answer. So
I'm so happy.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
It means you pay attention. This guy pays attention. I like that. Thank you so much. You know what to do, right?
Yeah.
All right. Contact me
I'll do that.
Contact me on Telegram. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Take care, man. Yep. So that's good. Let me put us back into our usual formation. Yep. So yeah, that was great. Francis won it. He got the answer. He was very close. He was actually very close. So that's good. He was around that. So that's okay. Mohammed, what were you gonna say?
3,800.
Yeah, so it's around that. So that's correct. It was just around that. So that's fine. Yeah, so that's the available balance. So that's cool. Listen, it's great. It's great to know that, you know, that people pay attention to what we do. You get what I'm saying? I think I showed it some other time. I showed it. I put it on the screen like that. People saw it, but I didn't think they looked at it critically. I thought, okay, that's a while ago. So, but hey, Francis and Mohammed paid attention, so that's good. Yeah. Let me read the final comments before we go. So somebody said you have over 20,000 in your wallet. You know, it's very hard to have that because if you've locked up a lot, it's very, very hard. Do you know what I mean? And that was a while ago. You know, you have to remember that was a while ago. Since then, a lot more I've added to, you know, what I have, but you can't add on to the next migration. That's what it is. So you just have to wait till the next migration. But yeah, it is what it is. It's great to do that, to have that. How many percent did you lock up? How many percent? Nah, I'm not telling you that. That's my own secret. I'm not telling you that. You've seen enough. Core DAO have about 1.7 million wallets, 22,500 added daily. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
But that's good. That's really good. We our wallets in the tens of millions. So you know, yeah, Pi is just a huge project, like a very, very huge project. And I'm happy that today we're able to hit both targets. We hit the subscribers and we hit the likes as well. So I'm really, really happy about that. It means, yeah, today has been a successful day. People have won their Pi, and I'm happy because remember I told you guys I've set aside 500 Pi for just that. In Islam they call it sadaqah. Muhammad knows what I'm talking about. in Hebrew, I think, sorry, in the Jewish sort of society, they always like giving. The Muslim and Christians, they all like giving. So it's always about giving. When you give, they say when you give, you always get more in abundance. So I believe in that. I always believe in that. So, that's why I'm giving some of my pie. I feel like some people need it as well. So why not? If somebody needs and they work a little bit just to get 2 pie, we all know how hard it is to mine 1 pie. It's not easy.
Yep.
It is
Yep.
not easy. It is not easy. Trust me. So you have to work hard. Be like Gabriel.
And you
Get
know
a lot.
what, Ray?
Uh,
From the 3,800 that you have in your available balance, just giving 500 by over the year
yeah,
is something big.
yeah,
Not everyone will do that.
yeah. But I'm not
It's a
looking at
big
that
thing.
even. Yeah, I'm not even looking at that. I'm just thinking that's what I want to do, and I haven't looked back. That's what I want to do. Do you understand? And
Yeah,
that's it.
absolutely.
So I'm not looking back. Every week I'll try and give as much as I can. Based on people work a little bit and then they get it. Some people don't do anything and they get it, but it's all good. That's life. That's life. Work a little bit and get 2 pie, which is kind of a lot of pie. It's a lot of pie. So I'm happy about that. Listen, this show has been great. The Sunday shows when I'm about to end it, I hate it so much, but we all have to go through our daily lives and so on. And yeah, it's all good. Mohammed, how's your
Yeah,
week been so far?
yeah, it was a wonderful week,
Yeah,
and yeah, I'm quite happy about
yeah.
all those things that are happening. We will say behind the scenes.
Hmm.
And today, yeah, I've joined the live show, a bit late because I was sleeping, So
Yeah. No, it
yeah,
happens. It happens. You need to.
yeah,
I mean, if you're working, we all know how work is. It's hard. You understand? And you
yeah,
work
absolutely.
nights, so it's not easy. Let me try and see if our names will come. Yeah, our names will come. So that was good. So guys, all of my guests you see in here, actually they're not guests, but to you they might be guests. Gabriel obviously is my guy. Waze always being here. Mohammed always being here. And listen, you have to give shout outs to them. They always help behind the scenes. They're moderators here on YouTube. They're moderators on Telegram. They always retweet and like the stuff I put on Twitter. So those are the things I appreciate with the people I work with. Elizabeth, Glenn, Chris, all of these people work behind the scenes. You get what I'm saying? And I appreciate everything they do. So, let's give them some shout outs and appreciate everything they do for us as well. And I hope that something will happen this week. So I'll go live. If I don't go live, then definitely Friday I'll go live we'll come back to our usual Friday live shows, which is the live phone-in show. It's been a while I've done that because I've got so much videos I've had to release. So, I couldn't do that. But I think this week, Friday, we'll do that. I've got a video about KYC and mainnet that I'm going to release this week. So probably on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll record it immediately after this live show. And then next Sunday, whatever happens in the week, I'm going to talk about it as usual. Ray reacts on that day. So, yeah, a lot is going to happen. And don't forget, end of this month, huge news.
Oh yeah.
Remember that. End of this month, huge news. No secret. Sorry. It feels like a secret, but it's not. It's more to do with timing. It's all about timing, guys. Timing. So I have to make sure everybody is aware that something is popping. Do you know what I'm saying? And something is definitely popping. Something is cooking behind the scenes, and I'm gonna make you guys aware of it at the end of the month because by then everything would have been okay. It will coincide with Pi Hackathon ending as well. So that's the reason why I want to release it at that time because you would actually love it. And listen, if anything pops up between now and then, you will be the first to know, as usual. But listen, I'm just hoping that the core team would follow suit with what I believe they're going to do, which is make sure that the work is always towards the holy grail, which I call open mainnet. You get what I'm saying? That's the holy grail, but no rush, guys. Remember that, no rush. We should make sure that our foundation is still strong, and I think we are building our foundation. It's getting stronger and stronger and stronger, Right now, I'm very confident with the Pi app. The Pi app is really, really strong now. So what we're looking at is the Pi browser app, and that's why they're updating it for us. So guys, don't panic. Everything is going to work out once it comes back up very soon, the next 48 hours. All right. So guys, thank you so much for coming on, all of you. Thank you so much. Let me see if there are some comments to read, and then I'll end the show. Let's see. Favor. Okay. Abby Favor says, wow, thanks so much. Okay, when she won it. And then wait, I think it's towards the end. Yep. The Pi app hasn't been opening. Why is that? Oh, I've explained it. Guys, I'm out. Thank you. Keep mining and contribute to the Pi world. Yep, that's what Ferdinand is saying. Abby Favor saying, Mr. Ray, you're such a good giver. God bless your good heart. Thank you so much. Guys, have an awesome night and God bless. Good job. My network is pure and I'm sleepy. Yeah, I understand. She's in Kenya. I think Kenya leads us by 2-3 hours. So yeah, I understand that she's sleepy. And Marvelous here saying, I have over 1,500 Pi, but I haven't been able to open my Pi app for over 4 days now. Pi browser app, not Pi app, Pi browser app. We've not been able to. All of us, it's everyone. Where is the Pi network? Where is the Pi network being listed? Well, it's not actually listed, but if you want to know, go to Huobi or xt.com and look at it. You know, there are some other ones as well, but those are the main ones that you may see something. Go there and take a look at it. Hello, Ray. My 8-year-old daughter is mining. Will she be given a chance? No KYC for her until she's 18. Just remember that. I did a video about that. Did I do a video about that?
Yeah, it was in the live show.
It's on the live show. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So let me just tell you, she can't do it until she's 18. So just keep letting her mind until she's 18, and then she'll be able to do her KYC herself. The reason being, it's not for underage. That's the thing. So they can still mine. Remember that they can still mine, but they can't do any KYCs yet. In some countries, it might be 16, but mostly it's 18. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, it's been a great show, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate you. And we'll talk again some other time. Gabriel, thank you so much.
Thank you too.
All right. Wiz, thank you. Mohammed, thank you.
Yeah, bye.
All right. Guys, the name is Ray. Channel is Race United. World is peace.
Race United.